Hi guys, I'm Noko O. Today I'm going to teach you 4 exercises to reduce text neck. Make sure you stick to the end of the video because I'm going to show you how you can make your own icy pack and hot pack to reduce muscle soreness. By the way, if you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of the screen so that you get notified every time I publish a new video. You're going to need a towel and a blanket today. Text neck is this condition that happens when you spend a lot of time using your phone and looking down. It causes a lot of pulling on your upper back muscles. They overstretch and the front of the chest muscles, they start to collapse. What we want to do is the opposite. We're going to do some heart openers and we're going to strengthen the upper back muscles. The first exercise is to strengthen the upper back and neck muscles. You need a towel. You're going to place it behind your ears. You're going to bring your elbows together and use your arms to pull forward and slightly up. And with your head, you're going to do the opposite movement. So your head's going to move back. Arms move forward, the head back. There's actually no movement, but your neck muscles are contracting. And let's hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and relax. Gonna do it 2 more times. In the meantime, let's stretch sideways. Big breath in, exhale, and center other side. Inhale, exhale, stretch. Try to press the opposite shoulder down. Let's go back to our isometric contraction. Towel behind the ears, elbows tucked in closer together, pulling forward the arms and back with the head and slightly up. So bring your chin slightly towards the ceiling and pull back and hold. This is called an isometric contraction. It means that your muscles are contracting, however, there's no movement in the joint. Keep pulling with the arms forward and pressing back with the head. And relax. Side stretch again. And you could even hold your isometric contraction longer, up to 15 seconds. Let's do it one last time. So let's bring the elbows together, slightly up. So I'm pulling diagonal towards the ceiling with the arms and resisting with the head. And this time, at the end, we're just going to relax the head. So there's no more pulling. I'm lifting the chin slightly higher and I'm just using the arms to hold the head basically. So your head is just leaning back and relaxing completely. And try to pull and lengthen with the arms. So basically what you're trying to do is support the head. The arms are lifting. So imagine you want to lengthen your neck. Keep creating length in the neck. Your arms are working, your neck is fully relaxed. Slowly releasing back. Second exercise is the puppy stretch. It's a modification of the puppy stretch. I'm going to show you a couple of options, starting on our hands and knees. We want to make sure we keep the hips stacked over the knees. So we want to avoid bringing the hips back or forward. From here, walking the hands forward, placing the elbows down, I'm going to release my lower back. Okay, release the tailbone. Pressing the chest down towards the floor. That's one option. You can keep the elbows, this feels better, and place your forehead down. And this is sometimes where I see this, we bring the hips back or forward. So try to keep your hips stacked over the knees. Second option, coming back onto the elbows, palms are facing up. It's the same exercise, We go a bit deeper, it's a bit more intense. So releasing the low back, the tailbone, forehead down. We bend the elbows and we place the palms of the hands behind the back. Make sure your elbows are shoulder width apart. And pressing the chest down. Let's hold it here. Breathing in through the nose and out. Breathing in. And as we breathe out, let's press the chest deeper towards the floor. 2 more. Again. See if you can fully relax your upper back. Noticing the stretch behind or between the shoulder blades. Slowly releasing out of the position. Hands on the floor. Inhaling cow, opening the chest. And exhaling cat. For the next exercise, I'm going to show you also 2 options. First one, on your knees, hands behind your hips. And from here, again, we want to open the heart, open the chest. So inhaling, pushing the chest forward. Chin slightly lifting up, if that's fine on your neck. Otherwise, you can look straight forward. Or you could go further back, wherever is the most comfortable position for your neck. So that's the first option. Second option is a little bit more intense. So watch first before you try it. It's a modified fish. So if you're a yogi, a yogini, and you know what the fish position is, you can go ahead. So modified fish, we're going to lay on our back, knees bent, palms of the hands are facing down. However, we're going to lift the hips, place the hands underneath the hips, and relax the hips down. During the entire exercise, our hips are pressing down. And as I inhale, I'm going to press my elbows down and lift my chest. So I'm working, I have to use my upper back muscles to lift my chest off the floor. Sometimes what people do, they want to lift, so they lift the hips. Hips are sinking down. Now for those of you who have absolutely no neck issues and you're comfortable doing this, you could lift higher and have the top of your head resting on the floor, but there's absolutely no weight under your head. You should be able to slide a piece of paper from underneath your head. Please do not tilt your head sideways in this position. You're going to hurt your neck. Okay? Otherwise you can just lift. Keep looking straight up. Once you're ready, you're comfortable doing this, you can do it 3, 4, 5 times. Next option would be to do it using only the upper back muscle. Right now we use what we did here. We press the elbows down to help lift the back or lift the chest. So we were basically assisting those back muscles. Now you want to strengthen your back muscles as they get stronger. You can try to do it without using the arms. So palms pressing down. Keep your tailbone glued to the floor. And inhaling, just lifting the chest. And option to hold it here. And then relax, knees to chest. Let's move to the 4th exercise. I'm using a folded blanket. If you don't have one, that's okay, you can still do it. Might be a bit more challenging. So I'm going to lay on a blanket, allowing my shoulders to fall off the blanket. I'm going to keep my feet pressing down into the floor, my tailbone pressing down. Hands next to the shoulders, inhaling, opening up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, opening up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, opening up. Option to slide your right arm forward Keep looking down at the mat. Option to lift the right arm. Down and back. And other side, slide your hand forward, up, down, slide back. And right arm, forward, up a bit higher, opening up higher, looking straight forward. And down. Other side, left hand slides forward, lift off the floor, opening up the chest. And down. Relaxing your forehead down. You should start feeling your upper back muscles working. And here, inhaling, just pushing the floor away, opening the heart. Exhaling down. Let's do it one more time. Inhaling, only pressing the chest up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up, hold it up. Exhaling, sliding the right arm. Lifting the arm, opening the chest. And down. And sliding the left arm forward. Lifting the arm, opening the heart. And down. Pushing off the floor. Exhaling, cat stretch. Inhaling, center. So this concludes our 4 exercises, but stay tuned. I'm gonna show you how to make your icy and hot pack. Let's start with the hot pad. Very simple. Find a sock. Okay, so this is a regular sock, a big sock. Bigger is better because you have more coverage. So just regular sock. Fill it up with rice. Make sure it's not instant rice. And then put it in the microwave. Put it for, I would say start with 1 minute and then add up, increase the duration if you want it hotter. And then you can just place it right here. It feels really good. Now let's do our icy pack. I used a 2-gallon Ziploc. This is way too big. I think this is all I had, but I think half the size would be perfect. Because imagine this is what's gonna go on your injured joints, sore muscles. So half a gallon. And what you need is water and rubbing alcohol. So you're gonna use a ratio of 1 to 2. It means that you put 1 cup of rubbing alcohol and 2 cups of water. Depending on the size of your bag. You can have a small bag or a big bag. And you freeze it overnight. So this is what you get. Okay, so it's really slushy. It's not like if you just put water, it gets really hot, you have a block. It doesn't mold around your joint or your body. This really molds around your body. So I've done, I did more, probably 4 cups and 2 cups of alcohol. I also tried with salt and water. Same thing, but you use a different ratio. It's 1 to 12. So 1 cup of salt, 12 cups of water. Or you can do a half a cup of salt and 6 cups of water, or whatever size bag you want. It's a good idea to have different size bag, and you can just reuse them. Whenever you use those cold pack, make sure you protect your skin with a thin cloth so that you don't get frostbites. Another thing that I've done, you just fill your cup with water, you freeze it overnight, and then what you're gonna have basically, okay, your block of ice, and you can use it on any joint. Just rub. Initially you may not feel too much. I do it maybe for 5-10 minutes. The pack stays on, so those packs, they stay on for 20 minutes. When you have an injury, the first 24 hours, use ice because the cold will shrink the blood vessels. A lot of time when they're swelling, it means that you have some minor bleeding. You want to shrink those blood vessels. It reduces the pain as well. So first 24 hours, put the ice 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. If it's just a joint and you want a bit more intense, okay, just 5-10 minutes on and then off. And then after a while it's going to be kind of painful for a while until it becomes numb. After the first 24 hours, this is when you can use your heated pad and leave it as long as you want. So there's a lot of controversy about whether or not when you should put heat or ice. My thing is the first 24 hours, when you have an injury, put ice and then whatever feels good to you. You may notice that the heat relaxes the muscle, and maybe this is what you need, just need those muscles to be able to relax. However, the cold just helps you get rid of the pain. So please give me a thumb up if you think this video was useful. Pass it around to people who work out a lot, to people who are sore, to people who text a lot. And see you next time, Saturday morning. Thank you for watching. Namaste.